Hi, my name is Tripp. I'm 7 years old, and I'm going to introduce my grandma.
Say hi, Gaga.
Hi, Gaga.
Hi, Tripp. How are you?
Good.
Okay, what questions do you have for Gaga today?
What was school like when you were in first grade?
Well, it was a lot different when I went to school in first grade. We didn't have all the electronic devices that you kids have today. All we had was books and pencils and blackboards, and that was pretty much it. We read a lot, and we didn't have things we could go to. When we needed to look something up, we had to look in the encyclopedia. Those were big books with lots of volumes in them. And we saw movies on reels, film strip reels. We saw those not very often, no, just once in a while we were lucky enough to see a movie. And it would be about education. And we had recess, like you do, I think. We had recess. Remember that? I used to walk to school and home every day. And you know what? We never had days off for weather. Never. I know. They didn't have weather days back then. You found your way to school, no matter what.
What toys did you most like to play with?
What toys did I most like to play with? Well, my sister and I, your Aunt Nancy, we played with our dolls. We had a Ginny doll, and we loved that. We played with those and dressed those up, and we played with, well, we rode our bikes, and we had roller skates that were metal, and you screwed them onto your shoe, on the bottom of your shoe. And you screwed them on and tightened them on your shoe, and then we strapped them on and we skated around in our basement for hours and hours, all the time playing. Let's see, bikes and skates and our dolls. And I had a really cool rifle too. And I could put the bullets in the end of my rifle and chase the boys around my neighborhood and get them. Annie Oakley.
What kind of car did you family have compared it to our car now?
Well, my father always bought Fords. So we had a Ford, and he loved white cars. I always grew up riding around in a white Ford, and it wasn't very fancy. We didn't have electric windows. You had to roll your windows up and down.
Oh, yeah.
There was, let's see, not too much fancy about it. It was nice. It was okay, but we didn't have comfortable seats like we have now, and there were no video games in the car. There were no movies. I know. When we went on a long trip, we had to read. What? Show me. Say it. Oh, you know what else in our cars? No seatbelts. We didn't have seatbelts when we grew up. Yeah. So I'm glad they have seatbelts now. I think cars are much safer than they used to be. But when we went on a car ride for a long trip, we had to read.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll have to talk more next time I come to Texas. Okay? Trippy?
What?
I think school's much more fun now than it used to be. Much
It's not fun at all.
All right, Gaga, thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you say,
Bye,
Tripp?
everyone.
Bye. Thank
Bye,
you.
I love you.